Bring a beer. Bring 2 beers.
No. Good.
Lava cruiser? They don't have any guava cruisers actually.
No.
I've already checked.
No.
So how zoomed in to the that?
Yeah, that's pretty tight, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Right, I'm going to get this car.
Bet the nerves are cracking now. I'm good. Yeah. Play football with a Wayne.
Yeah, indeed.
So when you come to do your vows, it's here on this page. So I'll pass you the booklet and the microphone. I call upon the persons down to there, then you give it back to me.
Yep.
Really? Like Darren Garvin.
He's got him covered, mate.
Really?
I can't see a thing in the front. The screen just doesn't show it up.
Oh, that's alright.
But if I put it the right way, I'll be right. It was sunny when I left home. Oh.
You want my jacket?
Well, my husband gave me his jacket, but I was like, no, I can't wear. Now, boys, gentlemen, remember you are in every photo, every moment of the video, okay? So look excited, best male model poses, no hands in pockets, no fiddling with your bits, no yawning, okay? Looking excited. My groom yesterday had his hands in his pockets the entire time. I had to keep hitting him. Okay. Karina will be very cross if you muck up her photos. Okay, come on, get out of the car. Yeah, come on, enough.
What time's the next helicopter land?
3:45. 3:30. Yeah.
Yes, I thought that was you coming in the helicopter when it arrived. I thought, very fancy. Okay, has she exited the car yet? The happy couple, ladies and gentlemen.
They're ready to go, by the way.
Beautiful. Please stand, ladies and gentlemen, stand for the arrival of the bride.
Going into the wind.
No, no, that's my speaker.
Yeah, that's what you're
Oh
talking
yeah, that's the one I'll be talking through, yeah. You have a lifetime to pay her back for this torture.
I think I've tortured enough to make up for it.
Bless. Here we go. Once we begin coming close, because it's better for the photographer. You step forward and greet her dad. Not allowed yet. Not yet. You might have to hold on to that or it'll keep blowing in front during the photos. Yeah, you might have to hang on to that. Just stop it whipping around, otherwise they can't see her in the photos. Look gorgeous, look at your flower crown. So beautiful. So what about a round of applause for our beautiful bride? And please take your seats as we begin our ceremony. Doesn't she just look a bit fabulous. Look at that flower crown. Oh my goodness, that is sensational. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Diana Carroll, and I am delighted to be here as the celebrant this afternoon to get these two married. I'd like to welcome you all here. Thank you so much for being here. It really is very special having you to share this moment. And of course, there are lots and lots of people who can't be with us today, who are interstate and overseas, and hopefully, thanks to the joy of technology, they're watching us. Hello, everybody who might be watching. Yes, say hello to everybody who might be watching us somewhere in the world. We hope that you can still be a part of our wedding this afternoon. As we begin, I would just like to give an acknowledgement of the traditional owners and custodians of this beautiful land on which we stand today. We pay our respects to the people and to their elders, past, present and emerging. May we all remember to walk gently and respectfully on the land. So it is a legal requirement that the wedding service begins with a statement called the Monoton to make it legal, which I will read for you now. My name is Dr. Diana Carroll, and I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses gathered here, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. So, with that formality out of the way, Karina and Greg, you are here today to declare your love for one another in front of your family and friends as you take your wedding vows. It is said that the true purpose of life is to create joy for others. This is also the essence of truly loving another person. When you are truly, deeply in love, you try every day to bring joy to your loved one and to constantly search for new ways to bring each other happiness, peace and fulfillment. There can be no greater happiness than a life lived in love, and together your love will help you to each become the very best person that you can be. From today, Karina and Greg will face the world together, united in marriage. They will share their dreams and ambitions, their joys and their sadnesses, and together they will hold their happiness forever in their hearts. So, how did Karina and Greg get to be standing here today taking their wedding vows? And there was a little hint on the sign as you came across the bridge there. We swiped right. I think that really tells the story, doesn't it? But then it all began with a kiss on the back streets of Norwood Parade. And then their first official date, which was a romantic picnic on the beach at Grange to watch the sunset. Back in the early days of this relationship, Karina was very kind and shared her glandular fever with Greg. So romantic. But then she lovingly nursed him back to health. But payback came 3 years later when Karina fractured her ankle, and Greg was there to wait on her hand and foot for a good month and a half. And we don't think she made the most of that, do we? Since then, Karina and Greg have shared many adventures, from freezing together at Crows games to sweltering in the scorching heat at Adelaide Strikers games. I'm seeing a bit of a theme here. It was on one of those occasions when their love was captured on an impromptu kiss cam for the world to see on the big screen. Unfortunately, our groom was wearing a banana suit at the time. They didn't tell me why. They've spent Easter staying in a creepy cottage in Cadell, and they've danced the night away at that salubrious establishment, the Woolshed on Hindley Street. You go to all the best places, don't you? Especially to the quintessential 80s tune Rain by Dragon. They've also hopped over to Melbourne pre-pandemic to see the Harry Potter musical on their first interstate trip together. And it was on one of their anniversaries that they took a trip to the Adelaide Hills. One night they were on their way to get pizza from a takeaway in Woodside when they found 3 very lost-looking puppies running along a dirt road. The 3 sad and muddy pups were bundled into Karina's Barina. I love that, Karina's Barina. I mean, that should be on an ad. That is sensational. The 3 sad and muddy pups were bundled into Karina's Barina. And after 3 hours of driving around the hills, they eventually reunited said puppies with their grateful owners and were gifted 2 bottles of wine that were named after 2 of the dogs, Splash and Splosh. And so after all those adventures and many more, it was finally time to propose. On Christmas Day 2019, Greg bravely set about a surprise proposal on Henley Beach, complete with champagne, a ring, and signs, as in Love Actually, the movie, because he knew he'd be overcome with emotion and would probably forget what it was he wanted to say. Karina knew what to say, and after that yes, here they are now taking the next step as 2 become 1. So, it wouldn't be a wedding without saying I do, and I will now formally ask Greg and Karina if they are ready to enter into marriage. I don't think there's much doubt. So Greg, do you take this beautiful Karina to be your wife? Do you promise to love and respect her, nurture and care for her, support her and encourage her, whatever the future might bring?
I do.
And Karina, do you take Greg to be your husband? Do you promise to love and respect him, nurture and care for him, support him and encourage him, whatever the future might bring?
I do.
We have a wedding, ladies and gentlemen. So, now it's the moment to make it official. And our couple will say their wedding vows and exchange wedding rings. Is this your big moment? Are you the keeper of the wedding rings?
I think so.
Jolly good. Oh yes, that's a good idea. Thank you, darling. So, pass Karina's ring to Greg. Greg, you take out Karina's, Greg. Beautiful. So our couple will each say their formal legal vow, and then they have each written personal vows, and these have been kept secret until this moment. So slip that ring onto Karina's finger. She knows which finger it goes on. There we go. Beautiful. Turn your hand slightly towards the camera. Beautiful. Okay, now Greg will say his vows. You have to let go of the hand because you have to hold all of this. So from here down to there, I call upon, down to there. Hold it like that. Hold this up nice and close.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Greg Avery, take you, Karina Lynn Cousins, to be my lawfully wedded wife. Karina, my love, you have brought me joy, excitement, frustration, and longing to my life. I realise my feelings for you after I stupidly broke up with you, and I spent days regretting this, and was extremely lucky that you're such a forgiving person to give me such a second chance. Whenever you're not around, I feel empty and lonely. I miss your cuddles and laughter. When you are gone, you have been through so much in your life and are so much stronger than you realise. From rat band kids at work to grown adults acting like tools towards you. Even a fractured ankle couldn't stop you. Karina, I vow to hold you when you're sad, to help you when you're mad, and push you to be even better like you do for me. I vow to try to be a better communicator and to be honest with you when I'm love you as much as I love the New York Yankees, New York Knicks, and Crows, and all the other sports teams I follow. Until we are old and grey, when I look like a silver fox, and you look as beautiful as you do on this day, I will always love you.
All his own words. Didn't he do a beautiful job there? So now pass Greg's ring to Karina to slip onto Greg's finger. That's it. Beautiful. Now Karina. So hold that up nice and close. I call upon down to there.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Karina Lynn Cousins, take you, Greg Avery, to be my lawful wedded husband. Greg, you are my best friend, and you are everything my heart has desired. So today, in front of all of our friends and family here, and watching at home, I promise to respect you and to always support you. I promise to dream with you and to travel with you post-pandemic. I promise to grow with you. I promise to be your best friend and a source of strength, always. Most of all, I promise to love you unconditionally. I love you.
Beautiful, thank you. We'll now take a moment to slip over to our signing barrel over here with our witnesses Aaron and Kate, and then we'll return so that I can present the happy couple. So slide over here. To make sure everything doesn't blow away. So Karina, first of all, on this little line here. Beautiful, Greg there. So Kate, you come around this side, sweetheart. Beautiful. So now Kate, you're there under your name. And don't go away because you have to do it a few more times. Aaron there. Beautiful. Now same again, Karina and, hang on, so Karina and Greg first in here. So Karina on that one above Kate's name. There you are, Greg here. Now Kate under there, darling. And Aaron. Beautiful, and then the all-important one, here we go. So Karina, Greg, witness, witness. So Karina on here. This is the all-important one. Beautiful. Okay. Kate, here please, darling. Beautiful, lucky last for you, Aaron. Beautiful, thank you. And then Karina and Greg, maybe just hold that up, don't let it blow away, so the togs can get a nice picture of it and everybody can see. Oh, hang on, let me move my bag out of the, just in case it comes in.
Now it's official. Beautiful. I was going to say going for the kiss, but don't.
No, not until I've said thank you.
I tried to get away with that before.
We'll leave that one here so it doesn't blow away. Alright, you go back into the door. There we go, girls, come back in. Now, just take one step along, so I'm going to stand over here now so that I'm not in the kiss. Okay, you two in there, that's it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the vows have been given, the rings have been exchanged, and the certificates have been signed. Karina and Greg, you have declared your love for one another here today. I think they're shaking hands, that's good. You have made a legal, emotional and spiritual commitment and shared that with your family and friends. We all give you our love and ask that together you share all the magic and wonder of life, for now and forever, as individuals, as a couple and as a family. We hope that you can always start the day with a smile and end the day with gratitude. And so, all that is left for me to do is to formally present to you the very happiest couple, our newlyweds, for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Greg and Karina Avery. You may now kiss the bride. Dear family and friends, please come forward and shower the couple with your love and hugs. Thank you. There you go. Just take a few steps forward to your guests. Give them cuddles.
Yeah, all came up nice.